Hi, I'm Mary, also known as Machine Embroidery Queen, and if you are thinking about buying a used machine, there are 7 must-check things that you need to do before buying a machine. You want to save money, avoid hidden issues, and get the best deal on a second-hand embroidery machine. Whether you're a beginner or an embroiderer, this will help you make a smarter investment in your craft project. Now, I mainly use my embroidery machine as a hobby. I do have a online store, marystitchandmagic.com, and if you go below, you can get to that store. Now, the first thing that you want to do before purchasing a used embroidery machine is to do your due diligence. Go to Google, do a search for the machine that you're going to look at if you have that capability. If you're looking at it on Marketplace or you found it on the estate sale site, if it's something that somebody told you is for sale, even getting an idea of the machines prior to looking for an embroidery machine is a good idea. So number 1 is to do your homework. Look for the machine, look and see what its features are, what kind of price you're looking at. Now, I can tell you that if you just buy a machine that does only embroidery, not sewing and embroidery, you will get a better price. It just easier to use because you don't have to set it up for embroidery and set it up for sewing. It's always set up for embroidery, and to me that was a plus. I do have an older Janome sewing embroidery machine that I use for sewing. That is a good machine, and it to me is more out of date for the embroidery part, but the sewing is perfect. So that's what I use. If you are new to embroidery, if you want some tips on machine embroidery, don't forget to get my free ebook, and the link is below where you can download that book. Number 2 for your machine is to check the maintenance on the machine. Now, some people are routine with getting their machine maintained at a local embroidery machine outlet or sewing machine outlet. Now, I am not one of those. I maintain my own machine. I did get a ebook on machine repair, sewing machine and embroidery machine repair, and I will check it out. But the main thing you want to check is that the machine, the sewing needle goes up and down, that the moving parts move, and that things are clean and neat. Now, if it has dust on or something, that's not a major issue. But if the needle's rusted, that's a sign it's not being used. Just do your due diligence. You don't want something that's locked up. Also, you want to make sure, number 3, make sure that you're able to get any parts for the machine, that it's not out of date to where if something goes wrong you cannot get a part for it, or that you can't get any support, that nobody knows anything about the machine. So you do want to make sure of the age of the machine and if it has parts that can be interchanged with other machines, etc. Number 4, make sure that you get everything that's included with the machine. Make sure that you have all of the hoops, the embroidery arm. Make sure that if that has an extra table, that comes with it. Any extensions or additional parts, make sure that those come with it. If it has the card reader, make sure that comes with it. Now mine has a card reader and a USB on the Brother. I just used the USB, so I wasn't worried about the card reader. Make sure that it is software compatible, meaning that if you download a file, that file can have a design that you can put into your machine. And usually they're compatible with Brother, Janome, Fath, I believe is how you pronounce it, Berdina. Any of those you can get, but there are off-name brands and you want to check those. Some of them may be just, like from Brother, they do baby lock and those, so you might want to check if the machine is something you haven't heard of. Make sure you can use the pattern that you can download. If possible, try to get a demo on the machine. Usually if it's like from Marketplace, they should let you do a demo. If it's at a dealer, you definitely should get a demo, and if at all possible, you want to see the machine stitch some. And I mean, there are places you won't have that capability, but do try to get a stitch test if possible. That's number 6. Number 7, something that's important, take that plate off on the bottom and check the bobbin. Make sure the bobbin is able to move freely in there. Make sure that area is clean. That will tell you a lot. If the machine is jammed up, locked up, then that sometimes there's thread nests in there, and that's something that you want to make sure that you can use the machine and that it doesn't have that mess. And again, if that is an issue, you may want to see if you can get it reduced enough to get it to a dealer who will do a maintenance on it. And that's only fair. So those 7 things you do want to look out for. Make sure that you've done a background check of the machine. Make sure that the machine has been maintained, that all of the parts move, there's no big issues. Make sure you can get the parts for the machine. Make sure that everything that comes with the machine is given to you. Make sure that it's software compatible. Do a demo or a test on the machine, and make sure that under the bobbin area is clean. And again, if you are new to embroidery, want to know the stabilizers, want to know about the thread, the types of patterns you need for certain machines, then go on to the bottom here and get the guide to machine embroidery basics. It is free. It's something that I put together from my years of experience in embroidery, so I do advise you to get it. And these are the two machines that I have. The Janome, this is a 500E, and it has several size hoops. It goes up to a 6x11. Now the other machine that I have is the Brother 770. It's a PE 770, and that one is an older machine, but it's still got the USB drive. I can use any of the patterns through my software and put it on this machine. Now this one only has a 5x7 hoop, but that was the first brand new machine that I had. I did purchase this through Amazon, brand new. And the Janome I did buy used. It was from an older lady. She did do a demo when I went to see the machine, and it had not been used much when I bought it. She did long arm quilting, and she decided she had to decide which one she wanted to do, long arm quilting or the embroidery. Her love of quilts made it that she wanted to do the long arm quilting. And that might be something that you need to focus. I did a beautiful quilt with my embroidery machine. Again, it's something that you have to make your own decision. Enjoy doing embroidery. One of the things that I just recently did was I took this Vera Bradley, I took this Vera Bradley handbag purse, and I added this pink flamingo to it. I made the pink flamingo, and then I just glued it on with a fabric glue, so it makes a unique purse. And I was able to get the purse, it's just like brand new, at a thrift store for $12, but I thought it looked boring, so I added the pink flamingo to it. And things of this nature, what you can do in the hoop. And I will have another video on items that I have made. Thank you for watching.